Hello everyone, it's Carolyn from Carolyn's Creative Classroom, and today we'll be diving into my plant shop and plant nursery dramatic play. As you can see, I am very blessed to have a lot of space. This is my building, so I do have the freedom to be able to make it pretty big. However, you can make this much smaller and fit your needs and your students. Now, I have mostly 4- and 5-year-olds, so I am able to do a little bit more than, let's say, if you had 2- and 3-year-olds. So again, make this work for you. Take your space, how many kids you have, the age group, and make it work for you. But let's get started. You'll see here I have the checkout lane. I will have the hours that it's open. I'll have a pay here label and open and close, so students know exactly the expectation of when things are open and closed. And I just added a ring here so it's easy. They can flip the sign over for open and closed. And all I did was I printed it front to back and then laminated it. You have the prices. So we're selling books, seeds, tools, and plants, and trees. And then the trees I made small, medium, and large. You have placed the cart here. So I have labels for just about everything in here so students know exactly where everything belongs. My purse and wallet so students can pay. And then when you get to the other side of the checkout, I have gift cards. I printed and laminated them so students can use dry erase markers and write numbers here. So the gift cards don't say $1, $5. They actually have to write the number. You have price tags, and I have price tags $1 to $20, and then I also have price tags that are blank so students can actually write the numbers. So depending on the level and the ability of your students, you can customize that. You'll see clipboards and pencils. Here's the plant shop receipt. So students are having to count with the quantity. They're having to write the numbers with pricing. I do have, so my students right now will trace the numbers, but I do have other students that can actually write the numbers themselves. So I do have a blank version. And you can see they're signing, so they're having to practice writing their name, which is a really big skill for kindergarten. Every single one of my areas includes an I Can poster, and I have this for multiple reasons. So I will teach the area what they can and cannot do. So the expectations are kind of like my I Can posters. And let's say something breaks. So let's say I had a student that was breaking the clipboards or whatever, and I decided that we were just going to get rid of that area. I will take a permanent marker and put an X, and the students know that they have lost that ability to be in that area, and they learn real fast that we're going to respect Miss Hacker's items, and we're going to be respectful. So that's one reason I do it. Another reason is, I don't know what I need to do. They can look at this poster and they can be reminded, oh yeah, I can sell gift cards too. And ask the customer, would you like a gift card? And then you'll see here I have a lanyard. I use the same lanyards on every single one of my dramatic play. So the cashier's lanyard is right next to the cashier. And books, I absolutely love books. You'll see a label for it. You'll see the price tag. One book I absolutely love is Tops and Bottoms. More so for kindergarten because it really teaches, they go back and forth between the two characters. I'll take the top and I'll take the bottom. And then depending on what the plant is, which is the best part of the plant. So it really teaches parts of the plant. And then you have a sale tag, which you could put on anything. And you have the lawnmower and the hose. And I did pick a small hose so that the students can really grab onto the hose and put it in their cart. Again, you'll see the I Can posters. So they can ask for help at the customer service. They can shop for items. They can buy gift cards. They can pay the bill. you'll see this says Plant Shop. I will have a banner on all my dramatic play that labels all of the areas. I do send home a parent note that explains to the families what's going on. And then I also like to do a home learning connection that just extends the learning. So I'll print that front to back so that the students can extend their learning, and then have them bring it back so that we can discuss it during our morning meeting time. And again, you'll see that there are labels for every single item, so students know exactly where to put everything. Now, if you're asking where did I get everything, I wrote a blog, and I will link it into this here, and it tells you exactly where I purchased everything and where I got it. And then here is our customer service area. So you have students that will obviously know where everything goes, help the customer find whatever they need. And then another thing they do is help design a garden and a yard, but I'll show that when I walk around. I made trees using pool noodles, super cheap. And then I have the tags, which all I did was use blue tape so that it comes off easy so they can change it out. I have right here a cup holder from let's say McDonald's or Arby's or whatever. It fits perfectly. And you have your vegetable plants. I did find these in a variety of different places, so please do check out that blog post for all the links on to where I found everything. And then I left this blank so that I could show you that there are a ton of things that I didn't use that you can. I literally went all out on multiple different things that you can add to sunglasses, to garden beds, to fountains, to bird houses. There's so many different things you can do. I do have a sprinkler, but currently my boyfriend's using it for our yard. Tons of flowers. I purchased the cactus rocks from Michael's, and they enjoyed painting them. So this is the plant shop area. We have them practicing lining up, recognizing numbers, counting money, writing their name on the receipt. And then you also have practicing getting along with others, being patient, waiting in line. So there's so many different things that they learn inside of this dramatic play. And then I have here designing a yard. So the customer service area will help them design it, and then they'll come up with a shopping list of things that they'll need. So you have a yard, you have a garden, and I did make multiple different types. So depending on the capability of the students or where they are academically, you can extend it. And then you have parts of a plant poster that's included. So let's walk over to what I call the janitor's closet. I find this area very important because you'll see that I have sensory bins, and the janitor's closet is the lucky one that helps clean that up as they're playing. So they have cleaning the building, they have sanitizing the surface and taking out the trash. So here's a perfect example of the I Can poster. So I don't have a trash can in here, so I'll mark that as an X, but they can practice cleaning. So you'll see that Melissa and Doug set, they can practice cleaning, they can sweep and mop, and then of course you have the name tag janitor for the roll necklaces and vacuuming. Here's our first sensory bin. Now, I used this a couple different ways, but let me start on how I made it. So this brown material here is actually felt, It was left over from our gingerbread when we were baking gingerbread. And then below here are just simple, I cut down these pool noodles, and then I put 4 of them, and then all I did was I shoved it in like this to make the creases and to make where the plants are, and then these tags just go right in here like that and hold up. And then you have different plants. Now this is the vegetable garden portion that we used. You could have your students draw and create their own plants to put in here. Or if you walk into the plant nursery, I do have seeds and these pockets. All I did was I printed the seeds, and then I linked in my blog how I made this, but I purchased the tabs here on Amazon, and then I laminated it with the label, and then I used an X-Acto knife to cut along here to make the pocket. And then you could use that area for planting those seeds or sorting the seeds into them and then planting them. So you do have a lot of choices. Another area I wanted to talk about was the dressing room, because this is something that's in every single dramatic play, and that is all of the outfits and accessories that they'll be wearing. You can see here I printed out other copies so that you could see. These are things that you can print onto paper that you can iron on, and you can put it onto the apron. So the plant shop, you have the plant nursery, and then I also have pockets. And these pockets sometimes will include items that they might have. So you have the plant shop, what they might have, it would be like tags. And then I also include, so this one would be for the plant nursery. Now, you're not going to print it front to back. I printed it so I could show it to you. This is ones that don't have anything in them. And then here is the option that have shears and then have the actual tags and stuff inside of it. So you have options. And you can see here, this is just where they would dress up. Now, you see there's regular green ones here. Now, I did not iron it on, and the reason why I did not iron on these is because I used the green one for the coffee shop, but you can print those out and then laminate them and take pins and pin them to the different aprons or shirts or whatever, so that you're not making multiple. Let's back up a little bit. This is what I call the germination station. And you can see we've planted seeds, we water the plants, we examine the plants, and then we fill out the report for the I Can poster. And you can see I put the exact reports sheets so they know exactly what they're doing. And if you check out the blog, you can see how much these plants have really grown from when we planted them. And then here is the plant report sheets. I do make them front to back. So they're going to talk about whether they've watered the plant. Does the plant maybe need a bigger pot, more soil, sunlight? And if you flip it over, you can also have them measure. So then you're getting measurement math skills in, you're getting counting, you're getting number recognition, lots of different things. Also here, they're examining different seeds. You can find that on Amazon. I do have it linked, both of these linked up. If you have pre-K kids, I recommend this set. If you have like older kindergarten to first grade, I would recommend this set. So depending on where your students are, what set you would buy. Here you have, again, a receipt. Now both receipts come in half sheets or full sizes like this. I chose to do this one full size because of writing the numbers and the quantity and just making it easier for the kids to be able to, write on. So Another hit was the flower area. Purchased, again, this on Amazon. I did buy 2 sets because I needed enough for the kids to play in. And you can see building. That was a really big hit. I made trees. I do have a video on YouTube explaining how I made the trees. You have the plant nursery banner along with the plant clock meeting the staff label, and then of course you have the rest of the tags, and you have the manager, you have the clerk, and they do come in both girl and boy options. So at least I try to make sure that there's both of them there. You have the welcome to the plant nursery. I get a lot of questions about this. I do not print this in one full sheet, so this is actually 2 sheets put together. So if you can see here, all it is held on by the blue tape. Again, open and closed. Poked a hole at the top and added the ring. You do have the hours. I do have a blank one on both of them, so if you wanted to change the hours, you're able to. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope I answered a lot of your questions. Kind of give you the full picture so you can see. Like I said, this is a rather large space, but definitely doable. You can break it into 2 weeks if you wanted to. 2 weeks on the plant shop, then 2 weeks in the plant nursery, or vice versa. So make it work for you guys. I hope this inspired you. This is why I've been doing our videos and pictures and everything. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Please do hit that like and subscribe button. All right, guys. Bye-bye.